Tentola Aini Najiha. Hi, my name is Aini Najiha and I'm going to talk about Indochina history. Situated in Southeast Asia, Indochina was comprised of three main bodies of land, which is Cambodia, Laos and the Empire of Annam, which consisted of the smaller territories of Tonkin, Annam and Cochin China. And the entire of Indochina now referred as Indochina Peninsula or mainland Southeast Asia. The presence of multiple ethnic groups such as Vietnamese, Mounthaghard, Lao, Khamer that made the region a culture of cornucopia. The region was known for its production of rubber, rice and opium, as well as it is a strategic trade location. For your information, name of Indochina actually adopted as name of colony of French, and at first Indochina only relation between Vietnam and Cambodia, and Laos only joined them at 1904.
Xin chào, chào mừng bạn đến Vietnam. Hi, my name is Sangita Nagaratnam. Welcome to Vietnam, a land of staggering natural beauty and cultural complexities, of dynamic megacities and hill-tree villages. Vietnam is both exotic and compelling. Vietnam is the easternmost country on the Indochina Peninsula in Southeast Asia. It is the world's 14th most popular country and the 9th most popular Asian country. Its capital city has been Hanoi since the reunification of North and South Vietnam in 1976. To tell about the main crops in Vietnam, there are many. Rice is the most important crop. It is grown in Red and Mekong River deltas. Other major food crops are sugarcane, cassava, maize, sweet potatoes and nuts. Agriculture is highly labor-intensive in Vietnam and much plowing is still done by traditional way, that is, by using water buffalo. The production of rubber was disrupted by the war but has been restored in the Central Highlands and Southern Terrace regions. After years of massive expansion, tearing up forests, and swallowing land in neighboring countries to create rubber plantations, Vietnam is reaping what it sowed, a swelling output that made it the third largest rubber producer.
Chomrapsior. I'm Gracia Rika. Welcome to Cambodia. Kampot paper cultivation has a long history and was first described in the 13th century during the Angkoran era when the Chinese diplomat Zhou Dipen visited the area. Modern intensive production was initiated under the French colonial rules in the 1870s and the beginnings of 20th century. Cambodia harvested around 8,000 tons of Kampot paper annually. In the 1960s, there were still 1 million paper poles in Kampots, producing around 1,000 tons per year. But the productions were severely affected by the Cambodian Civil War, and only 4 tons per year were harvested by the end of the 1990s.
Sabay dito sa Kaisuwa Halimatu Saadia. Welcome to Laos. In 1990, the country adopted the Tropical Forestry Action Plan (TFAP), pushed by the World Bank and FAO in several countries. One of the TFAP proposals was to invest in tree plantations. After the era of logging, tree monoculture plantation arrived to play a crucial role in Laos as the tool to turn forest and forest land into a capital asset. Together with the plantation companies, government promoted tree plantation with promising jobs and income for rural population. As a result, in 1990, the rubber industry has expanded in Laos. The expanding tree plantation have serious negative impact on local communities. First of all, land conflicts are created because the concession granted to the companies generally overlap with land used by communities. In Laos, land ownership is held by government as a socialist state, but customary right to use the land is still a constraint to get the land certification that ensure their customary land right on the permanent basis. The increasing industry demand for natural rubber in the past years that derived the expansion of rubber plantation also increased the number of conflicts in Laos between transnational companies and local communities.
Hello, my name is Veronica Nicholas. I'm going to talk more on the relationship between Indochina countries, which are Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Of these three countries, Vietnam is the most prosperous. However, it is still among the world's poorest countries. Conditions grew worse after the fall of the Soviet Union, Vietnam's main supporter and trading partner. Vietnam still has overcome these conditions, though by following the Chinese model. However, Laos and Cambodia face more serious problems. In Cambodia, ravage of war worsened an already unstable situation, while Laos faces special difficulties owing to its rough terrain and relative isolation. Economies of both remain largely agricultural in orientation. At the turn of the 20th century, the growing automobile industry in France resulted in the growth of the rubber industry in French Indochina. Plantations were built throughout the colony, especially in Annam and Cochin China. France soon became a leading producer of rubber, and Indochinese rubber was prized in the industrialized world. The success of rubber plantations in French Indochina resulted in an increase in investment in the colony by various firms.
Plowing the field. Here it.
Hello, I am Chandra Mohan. Today I am going to talk about the current situation of rubber plantation in Vietnam, Laos and Cambodia. First of all is Vietnam. Compared to 2017, the first quarter of 2018 stated a grew up of 880 tons of rubber mill for the manufacturing industry. Second problem is whereby when there is a high cost of production of rubber plantation in Cambodia, there is low price of selling of the rubber milk. Second is Laos. Laos is facing a great problem on deforestation, whereby people log more trees to have a place to plant more and more rubber trees in Laos. Second is Laos is facing poor international credit, where it has borrowed higher loans from several countries, which makes China to invest in rubber plantation in Laos. Third is Cambodia. Cambodia is facing monocultural problem on the new plantation of the rubber, whereby there are less optimum in the rubber plantation, which cause plantation happen in the steep hillsides, which create higher profit but lower yield.